All right, today's Clues by Sam is medium difficulty. Let's see how we do. Janet is one of 3 innocents in row 3. Janet, that's not what we wanted to do. Janet was an innocent. There's 3 innocents in row 3, okay? 2 of Stella's 6 innocent neighbors also neighbor Gabe. Well, Stella and Gabe share Janet and Karen in common, so Karen is another innocent, which means Igor and Igor and Oscar are one of each. Okay, and Stella has 6 innocent neighbors. Well, there's 3 already, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 amongst these other 5. Okay, exactly 2 innocents below Barat are neighboring Tyler. Well, that's going to be Janet and Will, so Stella is a criminal. And that is all we're going to get from that. An odd number of innocents on the edges neighbor me. So we know that Stella has 6 innocent neighbors. There's 3 already. Tyler is possible. So that's what we need to know. So there's 3 more among these over here. So if all 3 of them are on the edges, there will be 4 on the edges because we already have 1. So we need 2 of the 3 remaining to be on the edges, and the third one has to be Tyler. Okay, there's only 1 innocent in between Barat and Stella, which is Janet, so Frank is a criminal. There's an odd number of innocents below Eve. So we know there's 2 in these 4 around the edges here neighboring Stella. And for it to be an odd number, one of them has to be one of these 3, so the other one has to be Zia. Okay, both criminals in row 2 are connected, so the other one has to be Eve or Gabe, so they're one of each. Hazel is an innocent. There are exactly 3 innocents in column B. Well, the third one has to be Barat, or however you want to say his name. Exactly 1 innocent to the left of Oscar is neighboring Janet. That's going to be Karen, so Igor is a criminal, Oscar is innocent. There's an equal number of innocents in rows 3 and 4. Well, there's 3 innocents in row 3, so there has to be 3 innocents in row 4, which means Pam and Umar are innocent, and I think that's the last innocent around Stella, so Vicky is a criminal. Smooth sailing, as they say. I wish I was on a sailboat right now. You're doing good. Okay, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Only 1 row has exactly 2 innocents. Well, row 2 is going to have exactly 2 innocents, so row 5 cannot, which means Zach is innocent. Only 1 person in a corner has exactly 1 criminal neighbor. Well, that is Vicky, so no one else in a corner can have exactly 1 criminal neighbor, which means Aaron cannot have 1 criminal neighbor, which means Eve is a criminal, which means Gabe is innocent. I could be a sea captain. I kind of look like one. Okay, you are a pilot. Each column has at least 2 innocents. Column has at least, so that means Aaron has to be innocent. And we know that Chloe and Dennis can't both be criminals. There are more innocents in row 1 than row 4. Well, row 4 has 3, so row 1 has to have 4 innocents. So Chloe's innocent makes me wonder, why do we never see sailors here? And Dennis, maybe if we didn't all look like emojis. Yep, there we go. All right, very nice. Well, just over 3 minutes. I'm among the 25% fastest as of, the ones that have solved so far, and 36% others had a perfect solve. There we go. Very nice. Well, let me know if you were among that 25% faster than me, or if you were among the 36% that had a perfect solve. And either way, let me know how your solve was. Easy, hard, how it went for you. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.